Hey everybody, Bo Wagner, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I've got some questions for you today, specifically some questions for reasonable-minded Democrats. I know that not all Democrats are reasonable-minded. There are in fact a goodly number that would vote for the devil if he was running on their ticket. But I believe there are still some out there that are very level-headed and logical and maybe can be reached. So I've got some questions about your candidate for president, Kamala Harris. Here are those questions. First of all, are you okay with being told who your candidate for president is rather than voting for and choosing your candidate for president? None of you voted for her to be your candidate. Nobody ever has. And all the time she's been running, she's gotten approximately 0 primary votes because nobody on your side wanted her. And yet now you've been informed that she's your candidate, and you're by golly going to vote for her whether you want to or not. So are you okay with that? You don't even know who made the decision. You don't know what people or what person made the decision for her to be your coordinated candidate. Are you okay with her being chosen by oligarchy rather than by democracy? Question number 2, are you okay with a person who has no business experience being placed in charge of the largest, most important economy in the entire world, the economy of the United States of America? Are you okay with giving her the reins of this economy with no experience, no ability, and seeing her run it into the ground and make it to where your neighbors and loved ones have an even harder time buying groceries than they've had for the last few years under the Biden-Harris administration? Are you okay with that? She's not qualified for it, so are you okay with that? Question number 3, are you okay having someone who lied to you for months be your candidate for president? For months, she has been all over the news telling you Joe Biden's as sharp as a tack. He's smarter and better, more capable than I've ever seen him before. Oh yes, he absolutely can do this job. I see him on an everyday basis. He is sharp, smart, he is good to go. And the debate blew the veneer off of that. And we know now that she was lying and that she knew she was lying. Are you okay with having someone that dishonest as your presidential candidate? Question number 4. In the last couple elections, we've had a lot of questions about the immorality of Donald Trump. Well, with that being said, are you okay with having someone as immoral as Kamala Harris be your candidate? She literally got her big break in politics by sleeping her way to the top, having an affair with Congressman Willie Brown. Are you okay with someone who got to where she's at specifically by means of immorality? Are you okay with that? Question number 5, are you okay with the person who was lauded and celebrated as the border czar, whom Joe Biden specifically said, I'm putting Kamala Harris in charge of the border, and who then told you, oh, the border's secure, and then who let 10 million illegal aliens into our country, and is now backtracking and saying, oh, I never was put in charge of the border. Well, hang on a second. She told us the border was secure. If the border was secure, she wouldn't have any trouble admitting she was in charge of it. She's been lying about all of it. She's let illegal aliens in knowing it. She's botched the border. Are you okay with a person who can't and won't even secure our borders being the president of the United States who's in charge of things like that? Question number 5, are you okay with a person who helped bail out violent arsonists and assaulters in Minnesota? Are you okay with the person who helped bail them out, all the while campaigning on being a great prosecutor? Are you okay with that person being your candidate? She doesn't care whether leftists burn down cities or assault people. She's more than willing to. She actually encouraged them to do it on multiple occasions, said they shouldn't stop. Are you okay with a person like that being your candidate for president? On the Democrat side of the aisle, there are a lot of people who would make far better candidates than the one that you've had foisted upon you. I'm a Republican, and I'll admit that. You've got better choices. So are you okay with being told she is your choice and you will vote for her whether you like it or not? Are you okay with any of that?